Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be discussing a collaboration done with Converse and Devin Booker on the Chuck Taylor All-Stars, and these are known as the Next Icon. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, thanks for tuning in. Huge shout out to the Converse family for sending these my way. I am so in love with these. I cannot stop wearing them. So thank you again for thinking of me and sending these my way so that I can also do this unboxing. So these again are the Chuck Taylor All-Stars, and this is a collaboration done with Converse and Devin Booker. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this just very minimalistic color scheme, and then we will conclude as to where you can find these. All right, let's jump into this overview. So if you are a Devin Booker fan, this is by far something I feel like you are going to have to snag and have this in your collection. This is just such a great collab as far as a very wearable sneaker. As far as the color palette and the color scheme of this sneaker goes, it is so minimalistic. It's very natural. This is definitely an everyday, I'm gonna pick up this sneaker and just like take this anywhere and everywhere. As far as the different materials used, it is all canvas and this very natural off-white sail tone color scheme. We've also got the matching laces, which makes this just very monochromatic. And then we've got silver for the eyelets. As far as the branding goes, you're not going to actually see the Converse logo, which you typically would see on the lateral side of the sneaker. It's been swapped and it has actually been placed on the inside. And again, the threading that they decided to use is just so perfect because it's almost camouflage into this canvas material because it's almost the exact same shade. It just has a little metallic hue to it when it hits the light. The interior has Chuck Taylor Converse on the inside and black, and then the insole is cream. As far as branding goes for Devin Booker, the only thing that you are really going to see is on the back here, you've got this Arizona 75 classic car, A1N, Grand Canyon State. So this is basically reminiscing on Booker's first car that he purchased, and this is actually something that replicates that license plate that he had on the back of his car. Then we've got the Converse All-Star Chuck Taylor branding on the back here. And the sneaker is then completed with this just simple natural rubber outsole in that gum bottom color scheme. And then as far as the box goes, we just have this nice simple red box with Converse Chuck Taylor on it. Nothing too crazy as far as branding again goes. They really kept this collaboration pretty simple, and I just love how minimalistic it came out. So let's take a look at all of those different details. so now let's jump into size and fit. So I typically size a half a size to a full size down in Converse. They do run a little bit on the larger side of things. Again, I do have high arch narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have flat or wider feet, that could also differentiate a size that's different from my own, since we do have different types of feet. All right, so now let's talk about how I style this really just minimalistic looking sneaker. For the first look, I definitely had to bring some color to the mix, just because this is the sneaker I feel like, again, will go with anything and anything in your wardrobe. So for the first look, I decided to go with this ruffled mini dress that was in some nice pastel tones. It had some nice vibrant pink tones to it. Again, you can really wear statement pieces and then just kind of let this be a statement piece that just vibes all together with your look.
To make it all worse, I gotta check. You want a verse, double the check. I wanted this, then I got this. I want that, I'ma get that. This how I look when you threaten and kill it. I gave a warning and they didn't listen. I'm at the ceiling, that's independent. Seeing the feelings and that's till they finish. I've been around in your cities and states. I taken down to your biddies today. I wanna climb for the busiest days. You just a clown with your minimum wage work. This how I go and you pop it. This how I go and you hot. Funnier now and I drop it. None of the numbers
So for the second look, I decided to wear a red and cream tank top with some nice boy shorts. Definitely a more kind of casual feel.
See me on me and that's true, but I'ma go finish on top. You get what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you hot. This how I go when you pop it. This how I go when you hot. Funnier now when I drop it. None of the numbers gon' drop. She be on me and it's true, but I'ma go finish from top. You get what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you hot. I just spit quick, but the lines are slick. Get up on the regular like which one hits. Made it on the regular, don't sound like this, but it still hits. I don't miss, I just go, 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 like a go, go flow. And I'm almost known, and I told you so. When I throw these flows like it's Rochambeau, and I ain't too close.
And then for the last and final look, wanted to keep my look, again, with a nice kind of natural tone. So I went with a mauve tone for some jorts and a similar tone for the tank top.
And I'm not in the middle when I'm hot with a riddle and I got just a minute when I stop and a pivot all I got is a mission. You not in the winners on top, go the distance you flap. There's a different time on my grind. That is all the time. I do not do breaks. That's right, I stay in dry. And look, I'm back with a little bit of that and a little more cash than it came in with. Ready, that cat is out that bad, but I still ask you, the boy got skills. I don't need her, I don't need him, I don't need help with me. I got this. I can sing songs, I can spit raps, and I can do both. Even do this word. This how I go when you pop it. This how I go when you hot. Funnier now and I drop it. None of the numbers.
They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got a soul view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water no bed like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't make it this far for myself, yeah. I had to prove to everybody else, I had to set them straight, yeah. I had to boss, so I had to renovate.
All right, so now let's talk about where these dropped. So these currently are sold out pretty much everywhere. It makes sense. This is just such an amazing colorway that they decided to go with. And again, on just the very subtle branding, it really makes this a very everyday sneaker that I feel like most people want to have in their sneaker collection. So definitely keep an eye out if they do end up restocking these. This is definitely a sneaker I'm going to find myself, I feel like, wearing a ton. But again, thank you to the Converse team for sending these my way. I am in love with this collaboration. I think that Devin and you all did such an impeccable job on this collab. Can't wait to see what pops out next with Devin Booker as well as the Converse team. That's it for this unboxing and review. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I